I totally agree, James. The whole world needs to know a lot more about Suffrajitsu. At the turn of the 20th century, the suffragists' peaceful protest demanding the right to vote for women brought about ridicule and no change. Suffragettes stepped up with more practical means and endured the violent backlash that followed. As the struggle progressed, women were arrested, force-fed in prison, manhandled, beaten, and worse. On the Black Friday of 1910, 300 protesters were outnumbered by a group of police and male vigilantes outside the Houses of Parliament. Many were sexually assaulted, injured, and 2 women died at their hands. Edith Garrud brought jiu-jitsu to the table, and she was not here to play games. At 4'11" in her corset and hat, she was a perfect example of why technique trumps strength, as she taught hundreds of women martial arts to defend themselves against men and the police alike. The activists were starving themselves in prison and then being force-fed, only to be released and then reincarcerated as soon as they'd recovered. Mrs. Pankhurst, the figurehead of the organisation, was too important to be recaptured. Edith Garrud put together an elite group of women to protect the Pankhurst family members that she called the bodyguard. The press called them the Amazons, and they carried clubs hidden in their skirts. She wrote articles in the Women's Social and Political Union magazine. The press got wind of this, blew it up, and named the art Suffrajitsu. So the next time you get a chance to vote, please remember Edith.